Let's see how much effort it takes to light this polyester on fire with this ferro rod. Oh, there we go. So this is not my first time using a ferro rod, and you can see it took maybe 5 or 6 sparks where the 100% cotton ball lit almost accidentally. Let's do another cotton ball for the folks at home. That feels decisive to me. I think that speaks for itself. The dryer lint didn't even take a spark from this ferro rod, where this 100% cotton lit up immediately. Thought we had it. I thought it would do better. Yeah, all right, cool. We're not gonna fake it. So this is an exaggeration, but I see a lot of people in class being like way far away from their tinder bundle. Notice I didn't even break up these cotton bundles, but what we wanna do is be right on top. And it's not so much of a pushing of the knife motion as it is a pulling of the ferro rod. Yeah. So you see on movies all the time, people like be shooting them like way out here, or they're like doing like a bunch of little things. Have the knife, that's stationary, use your lats like you're doing a pull-up with your back. Your back is gonna be way stronger than like your bench press most of the time. So just row it away. Pull with this hand. Keep this knife stationary. It's also important to have a 90-degree edge on the back of your knife. So many of the knives we see are rounded. And I guess you can get away with like using your blade if you had to, but that 90-degree spine interfaces with the ferro rod. Get it close to your tinder bundle and then pull away using your back. A staple of people's survival kits is dryer lint. Now, dryer lint sounds great. It mimics the tinder bundle that we talk about in our fire science all the time. But what a lot of people don't realize is that in some cases, this is a collection of like polyester. If you're wearing mostly polyester and synthetic stuff, this might not burn as well as you want it to. So if we put a lighter up to it, it smells bad, it's burning. But what works a whole lot better is making sure that we're wearing cotton fabric. If we're collecting tinder bundles, that cotton fabric is really important. And we can go to the next layer and soak that in like a paraffin wax or like petroleum Vaseline, and that can give us a great fire starter. But if you're wearing mostly polyester, don't get out into the wilderness and realize that your tinder bundle ain't. So check this out. I see some hair in there. I see some polyester. It's like, let's see how it lights. Took a minute to get going, but now that it did, it's going a little bit. That's kind of exciting. But check this out. This is a 100% cotton ball, and if I put a flame on that, I feel like that lights it's in its entirety a whole lot faster. And that's not even taken into consideration, like pulling the cotton ball apart and making this fibrous material that would emulate, you know, a tinder bundle that we make from like a cedar bark or like dried grass or so many things. Look how fast that went up. Let's do it with the polyester lint again. I'll fluff that up a little bit. That's not that's not going up nearly as quickly as this cotton ball that. Did you burn your finger? Yeah, a little bit. Burnt my finger. Yeah, but watch this thing kind of like be explosive. Look, that thing goes up. So what I'm saying is that when we go into the woods, we shouldn't be testing out new gear. We should already have something that we know works. So if we're using that polyester dryer lint, hey, it may work a little bit, but at least we know what we're getting into with our gear. This is what we do in our Survival Essentials class, is make sure you have an environment to test the gear and know that it'll work in a real life survival situation.